Hello YouTubes, today we're going to have some finger licking fun and hopefully you guys will stay along for the ride because we're going to be building this guy. This is the kit we're working with today. It looks like an old Walther's kit. I don't know how old it is. We picked it up maybe 2 weeks ago at a little shop in St. Catherine's. So it's actually a very detailed kit. I've been through everything on the instructions to make sure everything is there. And they appear to have all the pieces. The only problem is at the moment that it is not painted. Right, so there's examples. It has all the inside components. This is the inside wall here, and somewhere around there's a counter, a set of stickers. But the first thing we're going to have to do, now that I've established we have everything, is paint it, because clearly this white roof doesn't look nearly as nice as it's supposed to. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put a base coat of white on pretty much everything, and then we will attempt to get nice straight red lines on these stripes. That will be fun. So I'll paint everything first and then we'll start building. I'm going to start with the roof here. I'm going to use this satin white acrylic. I've found with painting these buildings that it's best to use a sponge. Right now I have a new one to try. Normally I use these little sponges, but I actually found this thing in Dollarama. It's basically a kid's paint splodger. Thought I'd give it a try because it's a sponge thing. It's pretty much just honestly one step up from being finger painting. Actually not bad. Right, so it looks, I like the sponging technique with acrylic on these plastic models because it gives you kind of a nice texture, rather than just being a flat coat. I know David likes to do the airbrushing when he paints things, but I never quite got good at that, so let's try this for now. We'll just sponge it all over. investigating this kit further, I was looking for the windows, and I realised to my horror that the windows have the frames on the same clear bit of plastic. So I'm going to have to paint the frames. I think the best option here is to use one of these paint pens. Right, so let's give that a go, see how we get on. Apologies if this is hard to see, that's because it is in fact very hard to see, so we'll just need to colour in carefully and hope that this works and that I don't end up covering the glass in paint. Okay, that looks like I made a mess there, but I didn't. That's one side is the window and the other side is the door. This is scary. Very difficult to see. That's not too bad, right? Paint pens for the win. Not bad, happy with that. I have a few of the wee detail pieces now to do. So this is the bucket. Right, now the KFC bucket, I think the lid is red and the bucket itself is white. I think I might actually leave this bucket unpainted because it kind of is going to be shiny plastic, right? I don't know, is the bucket lid red or silver? Let's go with red. I think it is red. Right, so I'm going to try the pen again on this. See if that works. We'll just scribble on it. That works, right? It's a good red. Might need another coat there, just to make that shine properly. That's not bad at that. There we go. So this is an aircon unit. The little guy that stands on the top of the sign. I guess that's Colonel Sanders, right? I think these are like little bins, and this is a funnel. Now all of them actually need to be metal, so I have metallic paint. We're going to give that a go. So much easier with the paint pen, but I want to get a nice metallic finish, and the paint pens that I have are not metallic. Okay, that will need a second coat, but that's not bad for now. The time has come for the scary part. There's only one thing for this, and that's just red pen, acrylic marker, and just be brave. Okay, let's do this. There we go. That works. So it's not perfect, but that's pretty much as good as I can get it. I am happy with that. So I used the same basic technique to paint the internal bits. So there's a little counter here and the back wall here. Just the same striping as I did on the roof. And now the only thing that I've got left to paint is the base. So the base is interesting because it's different surfaces. This is a parking lot. This is obviously like the sidewalk. And this is the internal floor. So I need to figure out what colours to do everything. Not sure what colour to do the floor, but I'm kind of thinking brown. That browny colour. This is going to be cement and a kind of darker tarmac for out front. Okay, painting is all done and I managed to put the stickers on the inside sections there. I think it's come out quite nice. So I'm now going to make the sign. I think we'll make the sign for the outside. Here's the start of it here. And this little bucket thing, so I'm just going to cut these off the sprue, make this, see if we can put the sign together with the stickers. That looks pretty cool. Right, happy with that. This is my inner and outer walls. I decided to go with white walls for the inside and I took a risk and went with a sort of black with white brick effect on the outside. I originally painted them white and then I used the pen to go over them with black. I thought it would look a bit more modern. So our instructions here, knocked over the glue, oops. Okay, our instructions here, not the clearest instructions I've ever seen, to be perfectly honest, so we'll just have to roll with it, and at this point we'll see how well this kit actually goes together. So that came out quite nice, not bad. I'm quite liking my choice of brickwork there actually. It makes it look more modern than just being white. So next is the interior. We have this little fence. We have this little countertop, which is partly this and this is stickers and the rest of it is painted. And then we have the back wall, which again partly painted and then with the sticker. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick all that in. I think that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. So next up is the back wall. So there's a wall here, And then the back that I've already glued the back door onto. Right, that's the back section on. Looking pretty good so far, happy with that. Next up is the roof. So let's have a go at the roof. Okay, I had to stop because I have done the roof. He's looking pretty good. And the base of the roof is there also. But there's a tiny little weather vane. This little guy here, right? I don't know if that'll focus on him, but it's a tiny little weather vane and it's currently made of yellow plastic and it just looks crap. So I need to paint it silver. Well, that's what I'm going to do now. Honestly, just throwing it in the paint is the easiest way. And I'll need to wait till it dries before I can get much further. Because it needs to go on the top. There we go. Right, this little tiny thing is now dry, so we are ready to build it. So we need to stick it onto the roof here, and then this little Colonel Sanders, Colonel Sanders, right? He goes on the top. So this is going to be very fiddly, gluey fun. This is where you need to be a bit ambidextrous, which I am not. Okay, and then Colonel Sanders goes on the top. Stay. So we can get this to focus on him. There you go. Now you can see him. I went ahead and put the roof on the back bit here, and that is glued in place along with this little air conditioning unit and a little kind of funnel vent thing. I don't want to completely glue the roof on yet because David's probably going to put some lights in this, which would be super cool. So I'm going to build the roof and then not glue it in place, but we'll at least rest it in place. So first of all, this trim goes on and then the red and white stripy bit on the top. Roof is all together. Once I saw it all together, I decided that I didn't actually like the stickers on this. It actually looks better just with the silver painted thing. So I took the stickers off and actually stuck them onto the side of the building, which I think is quite effective, right? If you can see that, it's just on one on the side and one on the back. I think that works. I think that they're better there than they were on the top. So now we can go ahead and put the roof on, but we're not gluing it, right? It's just going to rest there at the moment until David wires up, right? So something like that. There he is, looking pretty good, I think. So So now we just need to go ahead and put on all the finishing touches. Okay, my work here is done, and here is the finished result. I am very happy with this. I think it came out well. I need to take it down to David. I hope that he likes it, and I hope that you guys like our little KFC to go on the layout down the stairs. Hey, Han.
Hello, you got something for me?
I do.
What? Ooh, very nice.
You like?
Did you do it all yourself?
Duh.
Excellent. So I thought this was all white and plasticky looking, but what have you done to make it look not white and plasticky? Oh, you painted this.
Yeah.
Right, so we need some people.
Yeah.
And some lights.
Yeah.
Does the roof come off?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, where do you want it?
I guess somewhere next to Timmy's.
Well, I just happen to have a spot right here.
Nice.
So about there.
Yeah.
And then we can stick a little card there. Goodness, I guess it wasn't designed for big cars.
Apparently not.
Looks nice though, but it definitely needs some lights.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Did you see inside? Take the roof
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
And you'll see inside.
very nice. Okay, so we definitely need people in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And some lights.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Go and do the next one.
Oh, cheers. So you may have noticed when David put that down there, this building, which is one that I built last weekend, which is a new station that we've got. Thinking probably to put a ScotRail's logo on it here. I need to print something out. David's added a little bench with some people, and it also has a bus station that matches. So that was last weekend. I didn't film that one, but you can get to see the finished one. So thank you for sticking with me and watching through the whole video. Hopefully you like the little KFC building, and tell me what building you want me to build next, and maybe we'll do that in another couple of weeks. All right, take care. Bye.